Hello guys, I haven't been on here in quite a while, but I decided to hop on and do another hair live stream. Um, so I'm just going to be going about probably 30-ish minutes, so it's going to be pretty short. But I have some really cool things that I'm going to be doing today, so let's just get into it. Um, so first I gotta make sure that this little guy gets on because she sometimes gets a little. Okay, so I'm trying to find a good angle. It's really hard to do a good angle with all this, but it's okay. Hello, Techno Studs. You don't have to stay for this. This is a hair stream. Heads up, but thanks for popping in. I'm gonna be showing you how to do something very cool with a hair tie and this little thing. Now I have no clue. How does my voice sound like? I have no clue what this is called, but it's really, really cool. And I'll show you what it does. So I think for this one, you're just gonna go ahead and put the hair in a ponytail. And I've been trying to decide if I wanna do all the hair or just half of it. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna do half. All right. So basically you just get whatever hair you want. I think I'm gonna do like this much, maybe. So I'm gonna try to get the same thing on the other side. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do about this much hair. And I'm trying to get it as even as possible. Which is kind of hard to do, but it's okay. All right. So we got all this, and now we're just gonna smooth it and make it look really nice. And it's also hard because our head's turned, so I don't want to make this off-centered. Okay, and guys, we will be using this little thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's so cool. It's very cool. So we're just gonna make this really smooth, and you're gonna go ahead and put it in a ponytail. Welcome in Michaela and Ellie and Kona. Thanks for watching. We are doing something really cool today with this little tool. I really need to figure out what it's called. I have no idea. But it's a way to cover your ponytail holders or hair ties, whatever you call them. So it's so cool. I'm so excited. I haven't done this in a while, but I think it's gonna work. Oh, thank you so much. It's very nice of you. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and put the hair in a, I got stuck on my finger. Welcome in, Lego Timmy. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and put it in a ponytail and make sure you don't get any hair in there because that's kind of sketchy. It's really hard to do though. That's the really hard thing about half up, half downs is not getting any hair whenever you do it. It's really hard. But you try to do it as best as you can. Oh, look, I messed that up bad. Okay, it's okay. It'll work. All right. So we got this all nice and smooth. I know nothing about how to hair. That's not what it's called. Well, it's a good time to learn. Okay. So I'm very excited about this one. Okay, I know it looks kind of bad like this, but look. You can pull it out a little bit. So here's what it looks like right now. So it's pretty simple, right? It's just that. Now, here's the cool thing. If you want, so let's say you only have this hair tie and it's like bright pink, right? So unless you have a bright pink outfit, it's gonna look really bad. So what you're gonna do is you're like, I wanna cover this up, right? Well, how do we do that? Let me show you. Okay, this little guy. This is the coolest thing ever. I hope I get a good angle. Okay. All you're gonna do is you're gonna take this little thingy and you're going to stick it just right inside here. Sorry, I can't, hang on. I can't do this with one hand. I need a cameraman. Anybody want to be my cameraman? So anyway, you're just gonna stick it straight through the hair tie. About halfway. So if you can see it, that's all you do. You just stick it right straight through there. And then you just, wait, I would go a little further actually. About right there, okay? So that's what it looks like. Oh yes, to me I need a cameraman. All right, so it looks kind of strange, right? Well, here's what you do next. You're gonna take a little part of hair from the side, just a little bit. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna wrap it around just like normal. And honestly, I'm gonna do less hair than that because you really don't need much at all. I'm gonna do about half of that. So again, you take a little piece of hair. Sorry, I'm really stalling on this one. I don't know why. I just need to do it. Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and wrap the hair all the way around and cover it. Okay. Now the best part. Okay, as you can see, it looks good like that, right? But what are you gonna do at the end? Okay. You're gonna take this little end piece and you're gonna put it through this hole. Sorry, this is so unorganized. So you just basically put it through the hole like that. And then you kind of hold it. And then you're gonna take this end part right here and you're gonna pull it all the way through. I want you guys to see this. This is so cool. So you're basically just pulling it all the way through. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It literally, like, look at that. That's so cool. And then you have this really nice hairstyle, and you don't have to see that ugly little pink hair tie because it's perfectly done. That is my favorite thing. I love it so much. Okay, so that's how you do that, and you can do it with any amount of hair, whatever you want to do. I just got back from Bible study. Nice. How did it go? Now the tricky part is taking it back out. This is actually sort of hard. So you just take this little guy, and if you can find out where, you can put this little, oh, looky, I did it. And you just pull it out, unwrap it, and you have the thing. You just close it. And all good. Anyway, that's really cool. Okay, moving on. It was good. Well, that's nice. Are you gonna be streaming today? I would assume. But, all right. Did you hear that? I just pulled out like a mass amount of hair. This is crazy. I will be streaming. Sweet. You know, it's so weird. Oh yeah, you need to finish the hummingbird. Sweet. It's really funny because supposedly there's 17 people watching, but the only person that's commenting is a Lego channel. Like, you know nothing about hair. Why are you even watching? This is crazy. I don't get it. Ow. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do. What in the world? Oh, it was thread. Okay. All right. Now this is gonna be something. I think I'm gonna use I don't know what this is. Oh, I don't want that. No, thank you. Okay. I guess I'll just use this little guy. So next we're going to be making a bun, but we're going to be using this guy. Today I'm kind of just like using different tools and stuff, like hair stuff, and trying them out. This is a little unraveled, but it's not supposed to, so don't look at that part. It basically looks like this. It's called a donut, a hair donut, because it kind of looks like a donut. So if you can, if you want to feel it, it's kind of squishy and it feels like a sponge kind of ish. I don't really know, but you use this to make a bun. It's really cool. So first you're gonna put the hair all in a ponytail, and I'm gonna do like a higher bun. The only problem is that this lady, her hair is so thick, I have to put it up in sections. It's just crazy. All right. So we're gonna put it up like this. Okay. Sorry about that. So this actually works really well. I'm using this as a camera. As a mirror. Wait, this does not work well. What in the world? Happy July 1st. Oh my goodness, it is July 1st. That's crazy. Yeah, happy first day of working out. I'm so sore from working out yesterday. That was crazy. That was crazy hard, but it was so awesome. Oh, it's great. I'm so close to doing a pull-up. Like, so close, and I'm so happy. It's literally my life goal to do a pull-up, which sounds so weird because like people do pull-ups so easily. So I must just be super, super weak. But I'm so excited. I will get it one day. Okay, this is kind of taking a while, but it's okay, it's okay. I got this. What type of workout do you do? So I've been into calisthenics lately. Brandon just texted me and said there's an order. I'll have to go in this and pack the order soon. So I've been into, did I already say that? I've been into calisthenics and I love it so much. Brandon obviously got into it first because he's like the king of working out. Well, probably not, but he loves working out also. And he's been super into calisthenics, so I got into them and that's what I've been doing. So it's basically, if you don't know what it is, it's basically just you use your own body weight. So it's like pull-ups, push-ups, things on like a pull-up bar. It's not lifting weights, basically. That's the main difference, I think. So that's cool, and I like it a lot. And especially with all my, well, I don't want to get too much into that, but with all my back problems and stuff, lifting weights was kind of like, no, thank you. Okay, I'm trying to get this ponytail higher and it is not going higher. I think what I'm gonna have to do is like, just keep going like this. Seems pretty easy. Are you talking about the workout seems easy or the hair seems easy? Because if you're talking about working out, then you're wrong. But if you're talking about the hair, it's pretty easy. It just takes a while. You just gotta have patience. Okay. There was one time we had friends over and we all, like, there's twins in their family, and so we were all doing hair and stuff. And then one of their boys, and then Brandon and Ryan and Cameron, I think it was like 4 or 5 of them, they all got around and they were like braiding our hair because we had taught them how to braid, and it was really funny. I had like 5 guys braiding my hair. It's kind of strange. Okay, next we're gonna use this little guy, and this is as smooth as smooth as we're gonna get it. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Ah, that's funny. Yeah, it was really funny, honestly. But do you know how to braid? That is a question. I've taught all my brothers how to braid. Ryan, surprisingly, is really good at it. So that's nice. But yeah, I think Addison and Graceland, everyone knows how to braid except Jackson. But he will get there one of these days. All right, this is looking good. Anyways, I'm gonna get something to eat. See you later. I don't know how to braid. All right, bye, Lego Timmy. You should learn. That's because I had to teach you. It's really fun. Or I'll do another live stream later on how to braid. All right. So, after you do this, you are going to... Okay, here's where your little friend comes in. So you're gonna have this little guy. It's the donut. So I kind of just open it up. And what you're gonna do is you literally just stick it on just like a ponytail. So then it looks like this. I'll show you. Yeah, so all you did is you just stuck it on there like that. Okay, so we're gonna continue making this bun. And when you do it on like real people's hair, usually their hair is not this like coarse. Like look, it's just staying there. So that's kind of strange. But usually what I'll do if you're doing it on like a real person is you'll have them flip their head like flat. That way you can spread it out. But for this one, I feel like her hair is gonna stay pretty well. But however you can, you wanna just spread the hair out over the donut. So from the top view, it kind of looks like this. So you basically just take it and spread it out. And then you have to try to get it as even as smooth as possible, which is kind of the hard part. But once you do that, so you kind of just hold it as best you can. Then you're gonna take another hair tie and put it around. This is the hardest part because you got to get it like perfectly. Okay, something like this. And I know it doesn't look like perfect, but it'll work. So then you basically got a little donut like this. Now, depending on how long your hair is, you can do a bunch of different things. If your hair's shorter like this one, then what I usually do is kind of try to get this as smooth as possible. Okay, then what I'll usually do is just split the hair in half, and then you can do one of two things. Well, like actually you can do anything, but you can braid it, you can twist it, you can do whatever you want. I think for today I'm wanting to twist it maybe. We'll see how that looks. So you're gonna twist one side and the other, and then you're gonna twist them together like this. Good. And then you wanna make sure you have your bobby pins out. And I always forget which way to go. I don't really think it matters, but if you cross them, it looks nice. So just kind of cross, and then you just put the bobby pins in wherever you want to. Just like this. Yeah. And then you're going to take this side and you'll go the opposite way. So yes. Also, I just had a thought. Is there anyone out there who just struggles with making messy buns? Because especially with my hair's really, well, it's kind of long and it's also so thick. First of all, it gives me a headache whenever I have it up in a bun, but also I just can't. It's so strange. I can't do messy buns. But I found something the other day on YouTube and I was wanting to try it. I tried it on myself and it looked really good, but then I got a headache. So I was wanting to try it on her sometime in the future, just to see how it looks. Okay. So once you get that all done, you just kind of randomly pin wherever you want to make it look as good as possible. And this is kind of an interesting bun, honestly. It's not super flat against the head. It's like if you can see, it's like slanted, and then it's kind of just sitting up there. So that's kind of interesting. But Anyways, it's nice, I guess. Yeah, so that's a certain type of bun that you can do. Oh, thank you so much, Emerson. It's very nice of you. Okay, I feel like maybe I'll have time to do one more hairstyle. I'm gonna try this messy bun. I've got to try it. I've just got to remember how to do it. I don't exactly remember. Oh, I'll figure out something. Also, I have trouble taking out hairstyles because you gotta look for all the bobby pins and try to find them somewhere. All right. Okay. All right, last hairstyle we're gonna do for today is we're gonna attempt the messy bun. So, I think I got all this out. Oh, there's another one. Okay. All right. Just gonna take this off and take this off. Okay, so we're back with this. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out, but keep the hair in. And kind of just smooth things out a little bit. All right. I try to make it as high as possible. Yeah. If I can. So, I'm gonna do about there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take, actually I think I'm gonna do this one. So I think what they did is they went through once and then they went through the second time, but they just did like a little hump like that. And then I believe that's what they did. Okay. And then, goodness gracious, I don't remember. I think what she did next was her hair is so hard. I think she said she just like, man, I can't remember. I think it was something like you just take all the hair and just kind of mess it up and like just do this and like, you know, how a messy bun looks where it's just super messy. I think that's what she said. You kind of just like keep your hand here and just make different messy things. Pretty sure. This looks like a hairnet. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then she said once you got what you wanted, then wait, how would I don't remember, guys. This is horrible. I think she said to get a little hair tie, wherever that is. A little one. And then you kind of take a little spot somewhere and just kind of like do that. Why does that look wrong? And then, no, that's not right, guys. Sorry. I'm just gonna be making this up because I have no idea what it was. Shoot, I cannot remember. It was something like, if you guys have any ideas, throw them in the comments because I did it and it looked so good, but I can't remember what I did. What? I'll have to retry this later whenever I know what I'm doing. Okay, try this again. Maybe she just put it in a ponytail. Let's just go for it. See what happens. Okay, we're just gonna go for a ponytail. Then what we're gonna do is take the hair like this and kind of mess it up like this. And then take your little guy and put a little part of it like that to make a little bun. And then the rest, you just kind of pin wherever to make it look messy. I don't know, guys, I'm just making this up. But next time I will have to do more research and see what it actually looks like. I don't know, I mean, it kind of looks good, I guess. Kind of looks like one of those French things, like the French bun or whatever. But I don't know why it's so like prominent. Honestly, for her hair, I'm just making things up. This is really fun. Okay, I think for her hair, I'm actually gonna not put it in a ponytail. I'm just gonna go ahead and mess it up, put it in the bun because her hair's so thick. Like if I was doing a real person, you would need the ponytail, but her hair like almost stays in place. It's kind of strange, because she's not real. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, see, look how, that's just crazy. All right, so we're just gonna kind of flip it like this, and we don't want to make it too loose because we don't want it to look super old-fashioned, but just kind of like, if I can pin it like this first, and then kind of like the base of like a regular bun. But see, look how, oh my goodness. Look, guys, this is crazy. This cannot be real hair. Look at that. It's, well, if you want a hairstyle like this, then go for this. This is beautiful. But this is actually really hard hair to do a messy bun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. I can just make it stay. I don't like that. Okay, so just kind of mess it up. And I kind of, for messy buns, I feel like it's really cool when like the ends stick out and then go in slightly. I don't know, I just feel like that's really cool. So basically it's just a mess because it's a messy bun. And then you're just gonna pin randomly wherever you feel like it. And this is definitely easier doing on someone than doing it on yourself. Because when I tried on myself, it was like, this is so funny. Okay. So, just gonna pin wherever I want to. You can pin it over here. Down here. What do you think about that, guys? And also try to make it a little bit flatter. It's got kind of a little. Okay. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of pretty, actually. And you can kind of pull out some hair around to make it like a little looser. Kind of like a, because I mean, messy buns I think are pretty stylish these days. You kind of just do whatever you want. It's not really like a set like way to do them. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, let me look. Honestly, not too bad. Let's take a look at it. I mean, for a messy bun, you can't really go wrong with a messy bun because it's supposed to be messy. But I don't know, guys. I think that looks pretty good. So anyways, that is the, I think that's probably the end for today. I've done a lot and I'm like, I'm done. But that was really, really cool. And if you guys have any ideas of other hairstyles you want me to try, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear any suggestions or ideas. I'm kind of like, I like to do different types of hairstyles, but I usually do them like one time and then like sometimes they turn out really well, but then a lot of times I can never do them again the same way. So it's kind of just like whatever I get one time, it's like really beautiful, and then something happens and I have no idea. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.